So it looks like Bethenny Frankel will have a lot to celebrate this holiday. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So I've been reading this and following this story. Well, I've been following the story for a very long time, but this most recent update in regards to Bethenny Frankel's ongoing saga with Jason Hoppy, who we met on the Real Housewives of New York, and then their spinoffs. We've been following this for a very long time. So much so, Bethenny Frankel literally just got divorced after a 9-year battle. Well, Bethenny Frankel has won another legal win, and that is that she doesn't have to pay child support any longer to Jason Hoppy. So this is what Page 6 is reporting. They're saying that during a video hearing in the estranged pair's divorce case, which has been ongoing for nearly 9 years, Frankel's lawyer, Alan Majewski, asked the judge to allow his client to stop paying child support as their daughter, Bryn, who's 11 years old. Bryn is 11. Remember, we were introduced to Bryn before she was even a speck in her mother's eye. So according to Bethenny Frankel's attorney, they're saying that they would like for Bethenny to stop paying child support as their daughter Bryn has chosen to primarily live with Bethenny Frankel despite a 50-50 child custody agreement. So her attorney also asked the judge to modify the custody schedule to have Bryn spend less time with her dad. So that was a big thing for me. And look, we know how nasty and how just contentious this divorce and custody situation has been. But I don't think we've ever really talked about how is this affecting Bryn. Well, according to this legal battle, Bryn has been suffering from anxiety because of the ongoing conflict between Bethenny and Jason. So according to Bethenny Frankel's attorney, we have put in a schedule that Bryn can be comfortable with, that the court can order, so we don't have these constant fights going on. We need to recognize that Ms. Frankel is the primary parent. She should not be paying child support at this point. But while Bethenny was in court, she also emphasized the realistic view of what was going on here, saying that any schedule that they decide upon needs to be lenient because Bryn's anxiety, sometimes she doesn't want to go with her father on scheduled dates. And I'm sure anyone that's a child of divorce can relate to what Bryn might be going through. So Bethenny added in, she says, whatever you put on paper, that's great for structure, but she is a living, breathing thing and she won't always go. So according to Bethenny Frankel and her attorney, they explained that Bryn has been suffering from anxiety, hyperventilation, and hives, and at times has refused to go see her dad, at least in part because of the parents' ongoing conflict. Bethenny Frankel said in court, she says, I want her to see her father. I know how important it is for a child to have a good relationship with both parents. So Jason Hoppy also spoke during these court proceedings, and he says this is not a Bryn issue or an issue that Bryn has with me. Jason told the judge, therefore, I'm removing myself of this fight for Bryn and my physical, emotional, and mental health. I will not spend the remainder of Bryn's childhood fighting as we share joint physical custody. Bryn knows I love her, I want her, and I will always be available for our time together. Manhattan Supreme Court Justice Michael Katz told Jason Hoppy that if he didn't oppose Bethenny Frankel's motion, then the relief that is sought will be granted. Jason then said, I'm removing myself from this toxic environment. It's not good for myself or Bryn. And Judge Katz added this, I'm hoping that this will be the last time that I need to see you. I think both parties have spent quite a bit of time in court litigating these issues. Yeah, 9, almost 10 years. I know a lot of people are wondering why all of a sudden Jason Hoppy has had this change of heart. Why all of a sudden now it's a toxic environment? Wasn't it a toxic environment 10 years ago? Yes, but now Bryn is older now. She can speak for herself. And I have noticed on social media seeing Bryn for the very first time. Like we saw little glimpses, when she was younger, but I think that was partly because of Bethenny wanted to protect Bryn, but also because of the hold Jason had over her when it comes to custody. Recently, though, in the last year, we've gotten to actually see Bryn. We've seen videos of them doing TikTok dances, and Bryn does look genuinely happy. But as I said to you before, I think the reason why Jason Hoppy has changed his tune and is no longer having this hold over Bethenny is the fact that Bryn is older now. She can speak for herself. She's showing physical signs of what's been going on in this relationship, and it can't be good for her. And I'm so glad. This is actually really good news. We report on so much craziness. This is actually good news. This is good news for Bethenny, but more than ever, this is good news for Bryn. I hope that the next 11 years of her life can be in a better place and that Jason really means what he says. I also hope that Jason is getting the help that he needs, because based on the behavior that we've heard over the years, those behaviors have been a little bit worrisome. So everyone that thought Bethenny was one way and Bethenny was the cause of all the drama, when we saw his behavior and how that was playing out over the years, we were like, uh-oh, no. Something's not right. So I hope that Jason's getting the help that he needs, and I hope that Bryn also is getting the help that she needs. She's way too young to be suffering from these anxiety issues or hyperventilation. So hopefully now she can take a sigh of relief that her parents are on board with making her a priority, and she seems to be in a better place and happier with Bethenny. And I know that's going to help Bethenny as well. You know, Bethenny is all over the place. Now that Bryn is with her majority of the time, I think this will bring a grounding to Bethenny that she also needs in her life. Guys, I want to know your thoughts on this. If you are a child of divorce, I'm sure you can probably relate. Let me know your stories in the comment section. And guys, as always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.